Set 75947, Hagrid's Hut Buckbeak's Rescue, is a LEGO Harry Potter set. It comes with 496 pieces, 6 minifigures. It is for the ages of 8 and up and was released July 1st, 2019. It retails in Canada for $79.99 Canadian, in the US for $59.99 US, in the UK for £49.99, and in the rest of Europe for $59.99 up to $74.95, depending on the region you are in. So, the front of this box is a nice picture of Hagrid's hut in a very beautiful landscape background there. Top left of the set has the LEGO and the Harry Potter logos, and almost every side will either have the Harry Potter and LEGO logo or just the LEGO logo. I'm just getting that out of the way so I don't have to keep repeating myself throughout this entire description of the box. Information is on the sort of middle top left area. You have the top right showing the I believe, what would that be? Showing the Harry Potter actors. I can't remember what years they're from. I think it's the Half-Blood Prince. Yeah, so I think it's showing them from the Half-Blood Prince movie. You have the bottom right showing the Wizarding World logo. On the sort of middle right is a light brick indicator. So there's a light brick in the set, so you push on it and there is a lighting element to the set. In sort of between the minifigures that I'll just get to and the Wizarding World logo on the bottom is batteries included. So the light brick always has a battery included within it, so you never actually need to go hunting for batteries, unlike, let's say, a Technic set, which has the actual, battery packs that you need to connect up. And on the bottom left is a minifigure. So you have Hagrid, an Executioner, or if the movies and books are to be believed, it's McNair. You have the Minister of Magic, Fudge, Cornelius Fudge. You have Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, and Harry Potter. On the back of the set, you have the back image of the set there with Pumpkin Patch. Harry is riding Buckbeak, and Ron and Hermione are having tea. The top of it has 3 pictures, so starting on the right, if you push down on the chimney roof section, the light brick will light up, lighting up the fireplace. The middle picture shows Harry, Ron, and Hermione and Hagrid sitting around the table, Hagrid's table, having tea, and the one on the left shows Ron sitting at a desk, or Hagrid's desk, in the adjacent room. One side of the set has the warning that due to small parts, there is a potential choking hazard if children 0 to 3 consume them, and that's on the bottom left of the section there. So be careful of that, because children will try to eat Lego bricks. You have the light brick in 2 other, or literally the words light brick in 2 other languages, sort of middle right, and below that it has batteries included in 2 other languages, and on the right side is the lego.com/appslife advertisement. On the other side is the name of the set in 2 other languages, and then you have what looks like, and I just gotta see if I can find this anywhere else that would, no, that's weird. And you have, I believe, Executioner and Minister of Magic in 2 other languages there. I just need to check that. Yes, it is. So Executioner and Minister of Magic in 2 different languages, and a picture of the set that's on the front, on the right, to the right of that. The top of the set on the left side has where the components are made and where they are distributed, and you have a picture of Buckbeak, Harry sitting in a sofa, Hermione with a lantern, Hagrid holding his umbrella with an open chest, there's Ron holding a chocolate frog, McNair with his Executioner's axe, a little picture of one of the pumpkins, and you have the Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, and you have the actual size indicator is Hermione Granger, and the bottom of the set has the type of battery actually that you're going to use on here. So 2 1.5 volt LR41 batteries, and it says don't put them on water, and so don't clean this brick in water, use a damp cloth to clean it. Your best bet honestly would be a alcohol wipe of some sort. Yeah, that shouldn't, lightly, because you don't want to mess around with any of the finishing on that. And then past that you have all the usual UPC trademarks and recycling information. This box is a tab box, so you push down on those tabs, and then you pull out the end. So here are the contents of the set. You have 3 bags labeled 1 to 3. There is a bag with Buckbeak's body in it. There is a sticker sheet with 5 stickers on it. And then there's the instructions, which are not bent, which I love to see. So the first 2 pages, oh my god, the first 4 pages, first 5, 6, what the, 10, 11... So the first 9 pages, which I'm not going to put up here, are just all information about the battery. The page number 10, or 11, as it says in the book, has to do with actually using the battery. So pull up a tab, it lights up, and it shows how to replace the batteries in it. There is an advertisement to download the LEGO Life app, which will allow you to download instructions, which, now, it's not as comprehensive as the LEGO website. The instructions will be from around 2010 to older, so about 11 years of instructions. The issue is that the LEGO site lets you go back to like the 70s or 60s, or maybe even farther, I don't know. There are quite a lot of instructions on the site. This is just an easier way of managing it because it's all an app. You click the app, download the instruction, you're done. There's no, going to the website and having to search through for them. It's just all there, here's the theme, here's the year, here's the instruction I want. But the website is far more comprehensive in the amount of instructions that you can do. So bag 1 will deal with the walls of, or part of the walls of Hagrid's hut and Buckbeak, along with Hagrid, the Executioner, and Cornelius Fudge. Bag 2 deals with Hermione, Harry, and Ron, along with the rest of the walls of Hagrid's hut and the roof. And bags 3 will deal with the side building to Hagrid's hut, the other part of it, along with the pumpkin patch. The back has 2 pages of parts. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so there is 2 pages here about the sets, and this is going to get very interesting. So you have the Great Hall Whomping Willow and the Hogwarts Clock Tower. All are still available as this review, and they can all be connected together, and it shows that functionality there. And on the other side, you have some sets here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Hagrid's hut and the Clock Tower are still available. The Hungarian Horntail Triwizard Challenge, along with Expecto Patronum sets, are no longer available. They are retired. So, yeah, so only 2 of the sets on that page with the other sets is actually available. And on the back, there's another advertisement for the LEGO Life app for all the building instructions and stuff. So, for this packaging, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. There was nothing great, but also nothing wrong with it. The instructions were not bent, which I do love to see when it happens, because it happens and there's no reason that it should be happening sometimes. And with that, I get to build. Okay, so here's the set. You get quite a few extra pieces. I got a little bit of flame, some plant life, a couple extra wands, and a spoon, which is nice. You also get a orange brick separator. For characters, we'll start with Harry Potter. He has sort of beige nougat teenager legs. These are the what? Okay, so for different legs, there are the adult legs, which are the normal ones. There are the child legs, or ones I call child legs, which do not move. And then there are the teenager legs, the ones that are like the child legs, shorter than the adult legs, but are still movable. So the teenager legs, he has that. He has a dark blue torso with a print, so that it looks like it's a sweater over a shirt. Dark blue arms, normal skin-colored hands. He has a dark brown wand. He has a normal smiling face and a very fierce face, along with black unruly hair. You have Ron, who has gray or slightly dark gray teenager legs. He has a maroon colored sweater with a print on it, or torso with a print to make it look like a sweater. Maroon colored arms with skin colored hands, and a brown wand. He has a smiling face and a fierce face, along with his orange sort of wavy hair. You have Hermione, who has nice blue teenager legs. She has a orange torso with a print to make it look like a sweater, along with the Time Turner necklace on there. She has a pink arms, skin-colored hands. She has a light beige wand. She has a normal face and a very fierce face, and she has her long wavy hair. You have Minister Magic Cornelius Fudge, who has black adult legs with a print on them that lines up with the torso, which is sort of a robed print. So it's black torso with a print for a robe and a little shirt with green tie underneath. He has black arms, skin-colored hands, and he has a sort of fierce-looking face, along with a bowler hat. You have the Executioner, who, if going by the movies or books, is McNair. He has black adult legs. He has a black torso with a print for some sort of vest uniform on it, an Executioner garb. He has skin-colored arms and black hands. He's wielding a Executioner's axe, which is made using an axe piece and an extension bit are ice skates to create a bit of an extension, which I think is pretty unique there. He has a black head with a print for a face on there, like he's wearing an Executioner's hood, and he has an actual hood that he's wearing. And then we have Hagrid here, who has brown child legs. We have the usual Hagrid torso, sort of light nougaty color there with a print on it for his jacket and shirt and all of that. He has nougat-colored arms and skin-colored hands. He's holding a lantern and his umbrella. He has his normal face underneath, which is sort of just normal face, and then he has his hair with beard combination. And then if we're going to go over Buckbeak, who is, I should do that after I do the exclusive parts. So, parts exclusive to the set as of this recording, McNair's torso and head are exclusive prints to the set, so if you want them, you have to get this set. Buckbeak's wings and body are exclusive to the set. The wings for the color and the body for the actual piece. So if you want the body, you have to get the set. If you want the wings in this color, then you have to, but these wings can be found in other sets in different colors. So dark stone gray for the wings is the color here. Ron's legs are in a dark stone gray they've never been in before, and Hermione's torso is in a print but it's never been in before. So for Buckbeak, you have just a normal piece here. This is actually a lot more, this is more detailed than the original. So I had the Buckbeak from Sirius Black's Escape. That was the original Prisoner of Azkaban set for that, which I think was in 2003. I think it was a 2003 set, but I had the original one. So Buckbeak is somewhere in my mess of stuff. And this one is far more detailed. So that Buckbeak was literally 3 pieces. He had the body and the 2 wings. This is body, 2 wings, plus a couple Lego plates to actually get the wings to attach to the body. But it's actually very nice, far more detailed, and I actually like this a lot more. The front feet actually look like the taloned claws that Buckbeak has in the movie, so this is a far better Buckbeak. There is a little pumpkin patch here, which has a bit of a chain here that you can hook on to Buckbeak to make it look like he is chained to the pumpkin patch, like he is, the movie here. So, you know, he's chained to pumpkin patch, he can't get away. There is, and then there's Hagrid's hut. So Hagrid's hut has two parts. There's a bigger hut and then the smaller hut, and they combine together just using Technic connectors. So the front is actually pretty well detailed. It uses several tile pieces on the side to give it some depth and some vines and stuff. The doors each have stickers on them, but there are two doors, one on each hut. The roofing is done actually pretty nicely here. This is pretty good roofing here. For the inside of it, so for the big hut, there's quite a bit of detailing. You have a chair near the window and a little sack on the ground there. You have a little crate with a shovel in it. There is a broom on the side here. Hanging up, you have a meat cleaver, a bucket, a whip, a spoon, and a gold frying pan. Just had to fix the light piece. And the table's actually pretty neat, so it's actually pretty hard to maneuver characters around a set like this. So the table is actually on the tables and chairs are on the 2x2 circular plates with a stud in the middle, so they're easily removable, which then allows you to put characters down very easily there. The fireplace has a dragon's egg in it, and when you press that, you might be able to... Is it lighting up? Yeah. It's, here, let me take off the table and the chair. You can maybe be able to see it lighting up there, so it does light up to make it look like it's actually on fire. And the cool... And one of the things that I'm actually going to complain about, because you have that for the dragon, you have the sort of teapot there, so that could signify when Ron or Hagrid found scabbers in the milk jug. That could signify. So one of the things that I am a little annoyed about this so far is that there's no baby dragon, so you can do like the dragon's hatched, and there's no scabbers in it, so that you could replay those scenes. So that's just a little annoyance with the set there. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, so it's just a tiny little bit of an annoyance of the set there. The smaller piece, and there is a entryway between the two, has a little spider hanging from the rafters there. There's a table with a newspaper tile, with a 2x2 tile flat with the boy who lived on it, you know, the usual thing that they do for the Harry Potter sets. A little candle on that, and there's a chest in here with a chocolate frog in it. The only, rather weird thing is that there is a bit of a connector piece right here, and I have no idea why that's there. It might be there due to the fact that it's one of the only flat 2x2s that has a hole through it for this Technic piece to go in to keep this top piece of the roof in, but other than that, it just seems like a little weird addition. I do like this. This is actually, I never had any of the other Hagrid's huts. I think there's like 3 different Hagrid's huts you could have gotten, possibly even more, so this is like number 4 or 3, maybe even 5, I can't remember. But this is a nice little hut. For the build of this set, I'm going to give it a 3. There wasn't really any interesting building techniques in it. It was just more of a fun little set to build. It wasn't challenging, but again, there was nothing interesting in it, so it's going to get a 3. For play, I'm going to give it a 5. There's a fair amount to play. You can, at least for movie, you can do things like the dragon eggs, finding scabbers, Buckbeak's execution. You could even do the Hagrid being arrested from the Chamber of Secrets if you were to get a Lucius Malfoy. Sadly, the only Lucius Malfoy isn't the large, 5,000 piece Diagon Alley set, but you could recreate these scenes, and you could also have fun creating your own. A child could have fun doing that. So it's going to get a 5. So display is going to be a 4. My thinking for this is that, well, it's not the most incredible thing, and this would look fine on a shelf. I think this could be really cool to add to a Lego city as just a hut like out in the wilderness or something. Like if you were to have like a little park section or a wilderness section, this would be great to add to a Lego city, and it would look fine on a shelf. So I am going to give display a 4 for that. And for the value, so the price you're paying for piece to price isn't good at all. But you are getting Buckbeak, which you can't find in any other set. You are getting 4 exclusive minifigures, 2 of which I can definitely tell you are the Minister of Magic and Executioner. I think the Harry or the Hermione and Ron are also exclusive to the set. So quite a few exclusive minifigures, 4 out of 6 here. That's not bad. One of the other things I think is neat is the little golden frying pan, because I don't think there's a couple other sets I think that's in, but this is a nice one to find it in. You do get a light brick, so if you want to repurpose that, that's, good. I just think that, so yeah, for that, with value, I am going to give value a 4. I think it would have been a 3 without the Buckbeak and these minifigures that you could get. But I think for the price you're paying, which is not great for piece for parts, but you're getting a couple good extra pieces and the minifigures, I think a 4 out of 5 is what I'm going to give the value for this set. So this set is for anyone who needs to collect all the Harry Potter sets like myself, and for anyone who wants the exclusive like horse mold with Buckbeak and the couple minifigures that you can't find anywhere else, along with people who, because really I think this is a great set for children. The amount of play that can be gotten out of this is quite great. So it would also be a good set for children to have. And with that, I will see you all next time.